letter. Hi, Thunder. You're in the room, huh? Yeah, you're in the room. Do you want to know why I do what I do? Because I adopted you because I loved you and I didn't want you to be hurt on the side of the road anymore. Yeah. Aren't you happy to be here at the sanctuary? Do you like it here? Huh? Do you like it here? You seem to like it here. You're kind of in the way of the camera, do you? Yeah. You don't mind being in the way of the camera? He doesn't mind being in the way of the camera. Goodness gracious. Well, are you not going to move? Am I going to have to move my phone? It's okay. Yep, it's okay. I'm here for anybody who wants to ask. Yeah, that's right. Why do we call it the sanctuary here? Well, because this is a place of safety and rest. Yeah, because safety and rest matter. Safety and sanctuary and being protected and having a safe place to grow, those things matter. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. The chickens outside, they think the same, and they stay there safe. When they go across the fence, that's not a guarantee. This is like an hour in the life, huh? Like a day in the life of the people at the sanctuary. And to somebody, it might even matter. To somebody, they might give them courage and hope. Uh-oh. He smells something or hears something outside. He wants to go check it out. So why do I live an unorthodox life? Well, first of all, I don't know how to do any different other than being myself. And myself is unorthodox, I guess. I've never had to define it, I guess. But I am very driven by the muses. Sometimes, when a song comes, it just comes. I want to sit down and write it out, which I think is a good way to write. But if I had a big house in the city and lived the same life everyone else lives, when would I have time to write, right? We moved to Mexico because it's safer than America. To me, to my son, And at the time we moved here, it was way cheaper than living in America, almost anywhere. The prices are creeping up a little bit, but it's okay. Because capitalism, I guess, capitalism is that way. There is no catching up. But I am determined to find a way to catch up. And what I determined is to catch up by helping other people to be financially and in every other way growing and solid and secure. Like, for instance, I'm a firm believer in life insurance. I have it for myself. I'm a firm believer that everyone should have life insurance. Why? Well, to protect yourself, your assets, and your family. That's why. Because it makes sense to protect our assets. Yes, and our asses. And life insurance is a way to have cash value to borrow against. Life insurance is a way to keep our property out of probate. And it's a way to pass down wealth to our family when we leave this place called Earth. So it makes all the sense in the world. Isn't that a better camera view? Well, as good as it can be. Do you hear my chicken outside? Or my rooster? Let's go see. Let's go see who it is. Oh, check this out. It's my girl Ginger and her boyfriend, King Tut. And they had a little friend over too, but she's making her way back home. Ginger, she lives here, and King Tut lives at the neighbor's, but he comes and visits her every day, which is very charming because he also fertilizes her eggs every day. And I mean, every day. You know what that means. They be getting busy. They be getting busy. And she's laying eggs right now, and she is preparing to sit on them, I believe. I think she's trying to get to 7 or so eggs so she can set them and have herself a little cluck of chickens. What am I drinking, you ask? I'm glad you asked. I'm drinking lime, salt, minerals, and turmeric in warm water because I've been having rather excruciating nerve pain in my low back and pelvis after being stepped on by my beautiful horse friend. And I have never been the same since, but I'm hoping that turmeric and thyme, as in time around the clock, not thyme the herb, although it's good for you. Turmeric and thyme and a pain relieving gel will help me because it's been pretty bad, life alteringly rough, I will say. But I am I'm going to be all right either way it goes. And I wanted to show you the view I have here, not of my car. I had a hay bale in my car, so I had to back it up to the hay box. But I want to show you this view, that one right there. That's one of the main reasons I live here at this place and call it the sanctuary, because it's peace and calm for the most part. Very healing view. And when the waves crash up against the cliffs down at the ocean, I can feel it in my house. And that's incredible, the power behind that. So this is a healing space. We've been through lots of changes here. Not all of them comfortable. In fact, most of them uncomfortable. But that's what change is about. So it feels good here, and I want to invite some people to come here and stay. My vision for the future for our sanctuary is to have a family with young children here, and then a couple of apartments for seniors to stay and have whatever services they need here as they grow older. Kind of like a mini assisted living artist retirement center, retirement village. That's what I've been dreaming of. So you never know, but as I am blessed, then I will choose to bless others to also be in this space. And you know, I'm growing it and changing it and making it beautiful a little at a time, because that's what you do when you're building your nest egg, but you don't have it big enough yet. You do things a little at a time. You don't have to go into debt. Well, yes, you do. Sometimes you have to go into debt, but you don't have to go get a mortgage loan and 30 years and all of that. There's different ways to do things. I bought this property. This property is a cash buy, no interest here in Mexico. So that's not something that's real common in the US. I don't know about other countries, but that's what we're doing here. And the previous owner is letting me pay with payments on over time, and still no interest. So although I probably paid a little more than what the going rate is, I can consider that interest. But this is it's a beautiful place, and I'm really grateful to be here. And we have all kinds of different birds and animals. We have animal tracks in the driveway that I cannot identify, um, but I'll figure it out. I don't know. I'll post a picture of it later. And I think the biggest thing we have to worry about most of the time is neighbor dogs. Although one time a mountain lion came running through here, but it wasn't after anything of mine. It wasn't after the sheep. It wasn't after my son. It wasn't after the dog or the cat. It was trying to get away from somewhere, and it was running through, and it ran right through my yard, in one end and out the other. So, but other than that, there hasn't been a huge amount of excitement. It's just been a sanctuary. So I am going to go off this live, and I am going to get about my day. God, I just wanted to come on here and allow for questions if there were questions. So, till next time. I don't know how to get out of the live. Oh, there we go.